then we take our buys if it is bullish, or take our sells if it is bearish. So as you can see here, we have this indication, a correction. You would have bought from here. If you go down to your smaller time frames for entries, of course we enter in the smaller time frames, but for indication and then maybe correction, we look at the higher time frames, because we say the higher the time frame, the stronger the zones, or the stronger the reactions. Okay. So yeah, here we have an indication here. Okay, price corrected. Okay, see the swing lows are respected. If the swing low is broken, that violates structure. So ICC is basically when price indicates, this is just market structure. Higher highs, higher lows, okay, lower highs, lower lows. So if, for instance, you're bullish, you want price to indicate above your zone, as we can see here, price indicated. You say, okay, snap, we're about to be bullish right now. So what do? You wait for a correction, okay? But our topic today is just going to be basically, indication. So if you can look at this, the swing high or even equal highs. So these equal highs, price indicated above them, okay? So this would be your indication. Price is telling you we're about to be what? We're about to be bullish, okay? So that's your indication right there. And then you are going to have your correction. Your correction is this. This is when price comes back, when price does a pullback. So that's your correction. Okay. So price has corrected. Okay. So when price corrects, you go down to the smaller time frame to monitor the correction, because when the correction ends, that's when you look for your entries. Okay. Of course, you're going to enter somewhere here after the correction is done. Maybe your stop loss just somewhere down there. Then maybe you target whatever you're targeting, okay? But then your stop loss is going to be high, or it's going to be a lot of pips if you're on the higher time frame. So that's why we go to the smaller time frames to monitor correction and know when it ends. Okay, how do you know when the correction ends? The correction ends when price, because when the price is correcting, let's say for the bullish scenario, price indicates the upside. So if we are going to have the smaller time frames, let's just say the 15 minutes. So you're going to have this price will do a pullback like this. Okay, price will form what? Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, until it fails to give you a new lower low, and then that's broken what? A lower high. So when price does that, that is what? That is, for instance, that's just like market structure shift. So when price gives you a shift on the lower time frame, that's the perfect time to enter, or you even wait for it to come back to your zone where it's indicated from, and then you take your buy for this case. So we say that is one indication here. We have another indication right here. Okay. We also have another indication right here. Okay. And then we have this indication right here. You can call this an indication or zone. So, okay. So price indicates, corrects, okay, indicates, corrects, indicates, corrects. You understand? Then continues like that. Indicates, corrects, continues, indicates, corrects. Then that's the continuation, okay? So this is how it is. This is just ICC. Okay, if you want to learn more of this, you can either wait for my next episodes, or you search trades by side. It basically explains everything that you have to know. I've added a few concepts to this, because when you're trading ICC, you realize like the swing trading approach, and your setups take time for to appear. So I've added a few concepts, and now just remember the funny name. I call it stylish trading strategy. So if you wanna know what I've added and how I trade it, comment, okay, comment below. that you comment more, and then I'll tell you the strategy or what I've added to the strategy to make it a day trading approach. Okay, right now I traded on the 1 hour, even 15 minutes or even 5 minutes. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it. This is just indication. When price breaks a swing high, indication, indication, indication. When price breaks a swing low, indication to the downside. You see, indication to the downside. Yeah, this is also an indication to the downside. You understand? So price indicates here. Yeah, then corrects. This is the entire correction. Okay, so you wait for it to correct there. Don't do anything. Then when it closes below, the correction, when it closes below the indication I mean, that's when you enter the see the stop loss just there, or you even scale down to the smaller time frames to to get your stop loss. You understand? So when you scale down to the smaller time frames, that's when your stop loss is gonna be a bit tight instead of so huge like this. Imagine this peep, so it's crazy. So that's it guys. That's it. Like here, stop loss is there. Okay, target is here. 1:2. You understand? Indication. Let me use this. This is an indication of price going down. Okay, so price, sellers are like, we're in control right now. So there's nothing we're going to do about it. So they indicate, then buyers are like, hold on, we are still active. So where do you think you want to go? Buyers are like, we are still in, we still want to buy. So they push price above there. So anything above that is bullish. Okay, or these are buyers above. Anything below these are sellers. So when price closes below this after the correction, that's when you should enter for your what? For your sales. Okay, then you target whatever you want to target. So after here, guys, you know, check out my subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then click the link in the bio for recommended brokers. I also trade with both funded. I'll drop the link, and then don't forget to check out my previous video about demand and supply. I'm actually practicing on how to post better quality YouTube videos. My previous video had a lot of issues with the voice and the noise and all that. So these are some issues I'm trying to fix. So subscribe, comment, and then use the links in the bio, in the video description, so that you can open an account with the brokers that I recommend, and also to trade with the pro firm that I trade with. So anytime you can feel free to ask me any questions you want to ask. So apart from that, I'd like to stop here. Trades by Kiro.